Policy in Carmel Clay schools that will force parents and grandparents to pay for a background check to even eat lunch with their child. Some tell us the measure's too extreme.
Others say it's an appropriate move to make kids safer. So we asked you about this on Facebook. We got an overwhelming number of responses, including more than 3,500 votes. Wish TV's Dan Klein joins us now live from Town Meadow Elementary School. And Dan, school districts handle this in really a wide variety of ways.
Yeah, in IPS in Washington Township, basically visitors can show an ID, sign in, and then get an escort or a pass, and then able to eat lunch with the child or grandchild. But in Hamilton Southeastern and now Carmel as well, basically no matter your business, even if it's just lunch, you're going to have to pass a criminal background check before you can do that. Now, many think it's a great idea, but others worry it's going to shut out some great people. The line stretches to the road outside Carmel High School Monday evening. A new policy will keep more parents and other relatives outside. Effective immediately, all volunteers, and even those who just want to eat lunch with their child, must pay for their own background check. $13.95, good for 3 years.
Ultimately, it's for the good.
I'm good with that.
The old policy was a background check for volunteers was needed only every 5 years, and it wasn't necessary for lunchtime guests.
It stinks for a lot of families who can all of a sudden spontaneously have someone, but unfortunately, it's the world we live in.
But not everyone thinks the new policy is the best way to go when it comes to school safety.
It sounds extreme to me.
Mike Weiner is married to a teacher and father to a pair of recent Carmel grads.
I don't feel like I should really have to pay to walk into school to see my own children, especially in a public school.
And others agree. Laura Shanahan says it's too harsh. I can see it for volunteers who work in the classroom, but no parent should have to do this just to eat lunch with their kid. And Patricia Schrock says she has a background check to volunteer in her great-granddaughter's classroom, but to have lunch, that seems extreme. And even those who support the idea worry that grandparents or relatives who live far away may not understand or be frustrated, especially by the cost.
That's a lot. You know, they could take them out to dinner for that. So $14 would be discouraging at times.
Other parents tell us there's been confusion in the past, so they are glad for a common policy, even if it means planning ahead.
I think that's a minimal cost to someone to ensure the safety of our children.
But in the end, I think it's for the kids' safety.
So, Phil, you mentioned those results, more than 3,500 votes. Overall results 2-1 in favor of the policy. I left several messages with Carmel schools this afternoon to ask them about what motivated this change as well as what types of crimes would disqualify them, but the district spokeswoman did not get back to me. Now, meanwhile, Noblesville takes a middle road. Basically, parents can come to supervised events like eating lunch without needing a background check, but for some unsupervised events like field trips, they would need to pay for their own background check. Now, we want to hear from you. The conversation continues right now on the Wish TV Facebook page, where you can leave your comments and also take a vote. Reporting live in Carmel, Dan Klein, Wish TV News 8.
It's a hot topic, Dan. Thank you very much. We'll have a few quiet